Hello, I'm your host, Luke, and this is the story of a devilish satanic ritual that might have sunk the RMS Titanic. This legend is a bit unusual in that it speaks of a sign supposedly recognized and acted upon in advance of a tragedy. People didn't simply point to the Titanic's hull number after the ship sank and claim it was a bad omen. The legend says that the shipyard workers allegedly recognized it as a portent of disaster while the Titanic was still under construction. Supposedly, the primarily Catholic workforce employed in Harland and Wolff's Belfast shipyard recognized the blasphemous message encoded in the hull number and were sufficiently rattled by it to stop working until management reassured them the message was a product of coincidence, not design. The claim here is that the hull number assigned to the Titanic by its shipbuilders, Harland and Wolff, was 390904, a number which, when written longhand and reviewed as a mirror image, spells out the words, "No Pope." Divine intervention has long been blamed by some for playing a role in the sinking of the Titanic during its maiden voyage in 1912. Harland and Wolff, the East Belfast shipyard where the ship was manufactured, was notorious for not hiring Catholics. In the 1900s, the workforce was entirely Protestant and virulently anti-Catholic. At Harland and Wolff, it was not unknown for workers to paint on the sides of ships under construction the words "No Pope" in letters 10 feet high or more, writes a naval historian. There were widespread stories that each rivet hammered into the Titanic was accompanied by an F the Pope epithet. Any Catholics who were hired were subject to blatant discrimination. Some had hammers dropped on them from above, and the atmosphere against Catholics was described as poisonous. The author and historian Daniel Allen Butler describes how anti-Catholic people were at the time. Quote, very active in Ulster politics at the time was one William James Peary. He became the chairman of Harland and Wolff in 1895. He instituted an unwritten but strictly enforced policy that the firm would never knowingly employ a Roman Catholic. He goes on to write how rumor has it that a cryptic anti-Catholic message was hidden in the Titanic's hull number, the one given to the Titanic by her builder, and that mysterious number was 3909-04. When written out and viewed in a mirror, the numbers spell out the words "No Pope," providing a certain bit of leeway is allowed with the 4. There's more than enough blame to go around in this story, and nobody's hands are clean, and while there are differing reports as to whether or not the hull bore the number that could be read as an anti-Catholic cryptic message, Titanic faithful at the time the ship set sail proclaimed earnestly that not even God himself could sink this ship. This has been your host, Luke. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe for more. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching.